Okay, guys, we're over here at the airport right now. We're gonna try to rapid transit this. So we're gonna rapid transit. So this is gonna be so epic right now. Hold on. Let's